want to introduce this Bob Winkler. He's got a few things to also add to it. So, Bob, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to thank you all, you fellow patriots. That's why we're here. We're not Democrats, we're not Republicans, we're not independents. We're Americans. This is our country. We the people. I use that term a lot. We the people. This is about we the people. We have a government who's spending trillions and trillions of dollars. We're not seeing any of it. We're not seeing any of it. We have had this deficit and this government spending is affecting our lives. It's affecting the lives of our children, and it will be affecting the lives of their children. We've got to stand up. We've got to stand up against this wasteful spending that this country is, that this government is spending on our behalf. With all this money going out, it's plain to see that all we have is lobbyists and racketeers running our government in Washington, D.C. We the people, we work like the Dickens to make it. And just when we're ready to start eating steady, the government's ready to take it. That's what we are fighting against. We're fighting against irresponsible spending that's driving our population into the ground. Americans are losing their jobs. Private industry is folding and going out of business. And who's getting all of our money? I'll take AIG for example. Hundreds of billions of dollars given to one company, and half the money they got, they sent out of this country. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help us. We're struggling to make ends meet, and billions of dollars are being handed out to bonuses for people who don't know what they're doing. For people who have driven their companies into the ground, and we're expected to pay for that. Now we know, we have heard that knowledge is power, education. We must educate ourselves. There are many issues that concern all of us. Many issues. Whether it be the spending or constitutional rights. We all have a mission. We all have a function in this movement, in this resistance to this government who is out for their own pockets, not for we the people. We the people have got to stand. Our Vice President said it's our patriotic duty to pay more in taxes. Meanwhile, these politicians, right? Meanwhile, these politicians aren't paying their own taxes. Then to top it off, it's like sticking a knife in we the people's back when they voted to give themselves a $93,000 a year raise. This is what our politicians are doing. They're greasing their own pockets. They're greasing the pockets of their constituents. And they're forgetting about we the people. This is our country. This is our government, and we have to stand up to take our government and our country back. The government says we bailed out the banks so they'll start lending money to we the people. They're not lending any money to anybody. But what they are doing is they're increasing our credit card interest 25%. They're increasing the taxes on our electricity, on our food, on our gas, our alcohol, our tobacco products, the oil, the electricity, street lights. And if that wasn't enough, they're going to raise the taxes on the air we breathe. The carbon tax. That's insane. By the time they're through spending and taxing, we're going to be paying over 60% of our incomes to the federal government in taxes. And what are we getting out of it? Nothing. Nothing. We have got to stand up for our rights. We have got to stand up for our rights. We the people are not happy. We the people are not happy. So as a deterrent, the government has labeled us right-wing extremists. Well, this right-wing extremist is mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. All we are getting from this government is lip service. They say one thing and they do the absolute opposite. Yeah. Staying with the taxes. 95% of America is going to see their taxes cut. Yeah. Where? Where are we seeing these taxes cut? And they're cutting back on everything. It has been said earlier, they're taking control. They won't let people give the money back. The government wants to take control. Maybe some people refer to this as socialism. This is Marxism, people. This is Marxism that this government is trying to infiltrate us, trying to put us under the control. This is un-American. Thank you. This is very un-American. It has been said, beware the wrath of a patient man. We the people have been patient for too long. Now is our time to be heard. I thank all of you for coming to this tea party. We've all been taxed enough already. This is only the beginning. We need to contact and continually email and send letters and make phone calls. Some of us making appointments, getting involved in your local groups. We have many groups being represented here. We are Americans. We are Americans. Let the world know where the real power of America comes from. That's we the people. We the people must rise up to meet the challenges that we are faced with. It is our responsibility, our veterans here. Thank you for your service. It is from the blood and sacrifice of Americans in our past who have given us the freedoms that we enjoy today, the freedoms that are being compromised by our politicians in Washington. We must rise up and continually make that attack on our politicians, whoever they are. We must let our voices be heard. Yes. Okay.
I'm not sure they can read it if you write it.
That's my spiel. Some people out there feel that we're only a small percentage of society. I can tell you that there's 100 million members of the NRA that aren't real happy with this government. I can tell you, Christians, Catholics, and Jews in this country are not happy with this government. If any politician thinks that we are a minority, they have another guest coming. God bless this resistance. God bless you all. And God bless the United States of America.